Hello there guys, and welcome to my current household video for March 2014, and just here we are. Pretty much this is the house. If you guys have been coming to my live streams, you already know this household, and you've actually helped me pick out this house that you see here, and just you've helped mold this household overall as to where they are at this point. But for those who don't know, I decided to go ahead and make a video and show you guys what I've been playing. I haven't done a current household video in a really long time, so this may end up a little weird. I'm probably going to get lost at some points, but it's fine. We are going to try this out. I'm just going to really quick show you the Sims. So over here, this first Sim, she's somewhere at the back of the house feeding the dogs, I will assume, or helping the dogs. This is my Sim self. I usually play with my Sim self. My Sim self. God, I can't even talk right now. I usually play with my Sim self whenever I'm doing a current household, just because I feel like I can connect more to the Sim. While whenever I make a current household with just a random Sim, it just usually doesn't last very long and I don't get too into it. But here's my Sim self. And she's just playing out with the dogs outside. She lives with her roommate Demi Soto, who actually has a kid, but there's a story behind that. So Demi Soto, she's just her roommate. Pretty much they've been friends for a really long time, and they live together. They once lived in an apartment on the other side of town, which is Meadow Glen, the town that we are in right now. I love this town. I will recommend it to anyone. And they lived over here at some point. And I guess the reason that Dawson here came to be was Demi actually had a boyfriend. They eloped. My Sim knew nothing about this. Like, you think you'd tell your best friend about this kind of stuff? Nope. So she got married. She moved her boyfriend to the house. Her boyfriend was a jerk off. He slapped my Sim in the face, so my Sim moved out. She's like, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. And eventually he actually cheated on Demi. But this was after she found out she was having a child. So it was like this whole thing. He ended up getting kicked out of the house. My Sim lived away from her for a while. They weren't friends for a little bit, and then eventually they were like, okay, let's be friends again. And my Sim is pretty much helping her raise her child because she doesn't want to raise it alone. I mean, that would suck. So that's pretty much just the Sims. This is Demi up here. I gave her this beautiful makeover that you guys helped me pick out. I love this hairstyle on her. And then over here is just little Dawson. And the reason I named him Dawson was because that was actually her old last name before she was married. She's still married to Nathaniel Soto. Yes, I know. I'm just like, you guys have headaches over this during my live streams when we are playing with them. But the thing is, I don't see it being fixed, but I think she's still trying to hold on to that part of her marriage and her life. She's trying to hold on to it, and it's not really ending up well. She actually sent her ex-husband, or current husband, or whatever they even are at this point, a woohooty text the other day, and I think that just confused her even more. And then these are our dogs, Slay, Tramp, Boomer, which you guys chose the name for, which is literally just perfect. We found him and I was like, we need this dog. And then we also saw this dog, and I started playing the song of Angel by Sarah McLachlan. It's like, in the eyes of the angels. Yeah, that one. And then we decided to adopt him, or her, the dog's a girl, and call her Angel. So that's pretty much it, and I guess I can give you guys a house tour real quick. We eventually moved into this house together so that they could raise Dawson here, and I already showed you guys what it looked like on the outside. So this is my Sims car, the Comet. I absolutely love it. And then let me just start from the ground floor. This is just the backyard, the inside of the garage, which if you go upstairs is my Sims art studio. Let me just turn on all the lights in the house so we don't have okay, you know what? I'm gonna have a problem with that, but whatever. This is the art room. She just has literally all you can imagine. A painting easel, the sculpting, a desk so she can use her computer on, some place to make food for herself so she doesn't have to walk all the way into the house, and then the drafting table that came with the ambitions. So there's that. You go on inside over here, and this is pretty much just the living room. It's plain and simple. I'll put the walls up so you guys can get a better view of it. I like the way it came out. I think it's nice, simple, and looks like family friendly because we have a little toy chest over here and all Dawson's stuff taking over the living room. And then you go over back here to the kitchen. This is the dining room. The chairs are from University. The table, I think it's from the base game. And then just a really plain kitchen. No fancy appliances or anything because we don't really have great jobs, which I'll talk about in a minute. There's just a bathroom down here. You go upstairs some more, and these are 2 bedrooms. So this little bedroom over here, which you guys saw before, was Dawson's. It's very, very nice. Little boy's room. Over here is just, I guess, the main bathroom for everyone to take their baths and stuff like that. And back here is Demi's room. She has her writing corner over here because she is a writer. And that's just her room. I'm just going to do a nice little rotation here. There you go. And then go upstairs, and it is my Sims attic room. Thank you so much for the person, you know who you are, Fox Viviana. You gifted me a lot of stuff from that new boho set that came out, and this chair looks so perfect in here and hipster that it hurts, so thank you. She just has a music station, my Sim, back here with some of her sketches up on the wall because she's into art, and her career is actually a painter, a self-employed painter. Over here is just her bed, a crate with some records inside, and a lamp, a mirror over here, writings on the wall, and then her actual little desk area is back here. She has a picture frame that goes through different photos, some sketches on the wall, a painting she did here, a dresser, a TV, and all that kind of fun stuff. So this is what she has up in the attic, and that is pretty much the house. So onto the Sims' careers and traits. My Sim self is a vehicle enthusiast, a light sleeper, artistic, friendly, and a natural-born performer, because right now she's in the painting thing, but eventually I kind of want to have her be a singer because I love to sing, and I feel like in the storyline, it's not time for her to be a singer yet. She's going to discover that she wants to be a singer a little later. Demi used to be a singer, but I changed her lifetime wish to want to be a professional author because, you know, she has to be practical now. She has a kid, and singing just isn't the best career to have because it's unstable and all that kind of stuff. So she decides to be a writer, which is probably also really unstable, but we can make some cash from this and work on it over time, and I think it'd be nice to do this career because she can actually stay home and write while taking care of her child. So that's why I chose that. And her traits are social butterfly, virtuoso, schmoozer, natural born performer as well, because again, she used to be a singer, and friendly, and she actually has celebrity star. I think my Sim got one too, so they both have celebrity stars. Dawson is grumpy, which is super fitting, and friendly, and he's just a toddler. He has nothing that he really needs to focus on right now. And then Angel has no traits, which is surprising, but Boomer has the lazy and the friendly trait, and I absolutely love him. Hopefully eventually we can have some traits go in for Angel, but other than that, that's probably it. And the last thing I want to show, because I do want to show this as much in depth as possible, is the family tree. So this is pretty much my Sim's family, which is kind of like my family in real life, but not as advanced because my sister's not married in real life, but in the game I did, and I gave her a little kid named Eden. So that's her family tree. And then for Demi, she has a bigger family tree. Let's just start from here. This is her current husband slash ex slash whatever the heck he is slash my wrists if we keep on talking about this. Dawson Soto is just the son, and then here's her mother. Her mother has a sister, and then her sister has 2 kids, which are obviously Demi's cousins, and you guys know them very, very well because I have other current households and streams that I've made with them, so I'm not even going to go through and explain that. And I think that's really it, all I have to show when it comes to this. I went through the traits, their jobs, lifetime happiness points. I have the inappropriate in a good way, so if my Sim ever wants to go to someone's house and cook, they don't get mad because that gets me angry. And the fast learner trait. Demi doesn't really have any, and yeah, that's really it. Let me see if I can show you guys something else. We have some friends in town and stuff like that, but it's nothing too crazy. Oh, I can show you guys my Sim's ex-boyfriend who's a complete stalker. He literally showed up at our doorstep one time and it was just like, oh, why are you here? And then who else can I show? I guess it doesn't really show us everyone's homes that we completely know, so that's fine. But over here is the Art Pop Art Studio, and this I have to show because I like to pretend. Because you guys know when you're playing Sims and you pretend something's possible, but it's really not. With the Art Pop Art Studio, I like to pretend that the top floor area up here where there's that single painting easel, that my Sim rents out that space for painting purposes, so when she wants to get away completely from the house and come paint, she comes all the way up to this room that's loading up here. And she apparently painted this. I don't know if this is hers. Is this hers? Oh yeah, it is hers. So yeah, this is just that little space here. And this is very, very personal because I have her come here quite often, and I love the view from outside her window because, one, it leads to James Lafferty's house, which is my celebrity crush, and I made him in The Sims. You know you've done it before, don't judge me. And then over here is just this beautiful lake and a beach and all that fun stuff. And that is really it for the current household. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer about them that I forgot to mention, go ahead and just ask down below, as well as just, I guess, talk about whatever in the comments, whatever you guys usually talk about. I'm gonna end this here. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and goodbye.